Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive.
Always a pleasure to be back.
Today we're taking you on a journey through Bangkok, specifically the Ratchathewi District. One of our listeners actually sent in their itinerary and this spot caught our eye.
Oh yeah, it's a vibrant one.
Definitely. And a big shout out to our sponsor, House of Pot. They're the premier cannabis dispensary here in Bangkok.
Perfect way to unwind after a day of exploring, right?
Absolutely. They're located right in the heart of Siloam. We'll give you the full address later, and you can always find it in the show notes, too.
For sure.
But first, let's get back to Ratchathewi. What makes this district so special?
Well, think of it as a blend, a real fusion of the classic Bangkok experience. You've got those bustling street markets, you know the ones.
Oh, I love those. The energy, the food stalls.
Exactly. And in Ratchathewi, you've got some real gems. There's this one Kakua market kind of tucked away. You can find amazing handcrafted souvenirs there. And the Thai iced tea.
Okay, you're making me hungry already.
It's a must-try, believe me.
Kakua Market. I'm adding that to my list. But before we get ahead of ourselves, what about the name Ratchathewi? Just sounds, I don't know, regal.
It is. It actually has royal connections. Ratchathewi is an old title reserved for queens and high-ranking consorts.
No way.
Yeah. Legend says King Rama V actually had a palace in the area. Adds a whole other dimension to the place, don't you think?
Absolutely. History and modern life all mixed together. Love that. But for someone who's never been to Bangkok, can you give us a sense of where this district is?
Sure. Imagine you're on Ratchaprop Road, right in the Thanan Phaya Thai subdistrict. It's pretty central, easy to get to other parts of Bangkok.
So if you're staying in Ratchathewi, you're kind of in the heart of it all.
Pretty much.
Which makes me think, if you're looking for a central spot to relax and maybe try some, let's say, local specialties, our sponsor, House of Pot, has you covered. They're right in Siloam at 49122 Siloam Plaza on Siloam Road.
I mean, if you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah, and if you're not in Bangkok yet, well, it's something to consider.
Uh-huh, for sure.
All right, back to Ratchathewi. Any advice for first-time visitors?
Well, timing is key. If you can, visit during the cool season. November to February is perfect. Not too hot, perfect for walking around and exploring.
Speaking of walking, wear comfortable shoes. There's a lot to see.
Definitely. You don't want to miss out on anything.
Exactly. But, beyond markets, are there any other must-sees in Ratchathewi?
Oh, tons. But if you're into architecture, the Jim Thompson House is amazing. Beautiful, traditional Thai design, really peaceful atmosphere.
I've heard of that. A bit of an oasis, right?
Yeah, amidst all the hustle and bustle.
I like that.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about those hidden gems.
Oh.
Any tips for finding those special spots in Ratchathewi?
Oh, absolutely. Don't be afraid to venture off the main roads, explore the swa, the smaller side streets. That's where you'll find those hidden shrines, local eateries, the real authentic stuff.
The kind of places where you might stumble upon a family recipe passed down for generations?
Exactly. Those unexpected encounters, that's what makes a trip memorable.
Couldn't agree more. What strikes me about Ratchathewi is how it captures that whole Bangkok vibe, that blend of the old and the new.
It's true. One minute you're bargaining at a market stall, the next you're in front of a centuries-old temple.
Such a unique mix.
Definitely. It really makes you think, how all these different elements, the sights, sounds, even just interacting with people, how it shapes your view of Thai culture.
That's a great point. It's not just about ticking off sites on a list. It's about really experiencing a place.
Absolutely.
Well, I think that about wraps up our deep dive into Ratchathewi.
Hope we've inspired you to explore it for yourselves.
Definitely. Don't be shy. Try the street food, chat with the locals, and who knows, maybe even pick up a few Thai phrases.
Always good to try, right?
Exactly. And for that extra something special during your Bangkok adventure, don't forget to visit our sponsor, House of Pot.
They'll take good care of you.
Absolutely. And you can find their address, 49122 Siloam Plaza on Siloam Road, in our show notes. Until next time, happy travels, everyone.
Safe travels.